March 19th and 20th, it is Sunday and Monday. The sun and the moon are in Pisces, so it's a dark sky. But think about the sun and the moon in Pisces. How introverted can we get? One, Pisces doesn't like to talk. Two, they can talk. Not all Pisces are nonverbal. They just go on and on and on, and they use all their words, and you're like, are we really having a conversation right now? Because this conversation is going all over the place. They are like the people that see the squirrel and then they change their mind. So it's a double Pisces, and that's why they don't like to talk, because they can feel how much movement occurs in their mind. It's one of the imaginary combinations where they can make up stories. I call it MSU, making shit up. A double Pisces has a reality for a moment, and then because it's fish and because water's always moving and there's no map and they don't know where they're going, it's just like that. It's very fluid. So with 4 planets in Pisces this weekend, if you're feeling a little spacey or you wanted to do one of those trips on ayahuasca or you wanted to microdose, this would be like the perfect time, because it's invitation to alter your reality and open up the space that doesn't ground you, but actually lets new thoughts come in. So there's only one planet in air. It is a poetic, musical. That's what double Pisces is. They write poems, they write music, they're decorators, they see colors, they're great designers with clothes because they have this imagination that has no limits. Now, on the 20th, Mercury enters Aries, so that 4 planets in Pisces will be leaving, and we're going to feel the fire coming in. We're at spring equinox here on the 20th, 21st. You're going to feel the energy shifting. We're going to leave double Pisces. In a few days, we're going to have double Aries. So we're in this very mobile energy right now. First, we go in, both of them, the new moon in Pisces and in Aries requires a prayer. So the prayer for a double Pisces is, help me to calm my emotional body. Give me the gift of peace. Allow me to step out of this world into the world where there's calm. That's what meditation is, where the mind stops and there's just quiet on the home front and you feel your internal world stabilize because you're not pushed, you're not pressured, you're just floating with the natural currents of the moment. It's not often in life that I get to encourage you on Astrology Answers on these videos to say, permission to space out, be dreamy, make a prayer for peace, make a prayer for allowing yourself to go off to another world, permission to leave yourself out. And by the way, the equinox is simply a statement that we're changing seasons. And in every culture, they celebrate these shifts of eras where we get to recognize, because guess what? The coolest thing, Saturn just entered Pisces. So not only is it the moon and Saturn and Neptune and the sun, but it's a whole era of us learning to seek peace from another world, because this world's going to get a lot rocky. All you have to do is go watch my podcast, the I Don't Believe in Astrology podcast, and listen to the one that I love the best, I shouldn't say that, with Dr. Stephen Greer, where the ETs are promising us an entirely new world. You can talk about that during a double Pisces sky. I believe in ETs. Do you? It's an open mind, said double Pisces, that knows that there's multiple realities that exist at the very same time that don't limit us to the normal, ordinary, old school, passing reality, but something new is coming. I'd love to hear from you. If you could create a new world during this prayer for peace, what would it look like? Your job is to start dreaming. It's a double Pisces sky with Saturn just entering Pisces. I want to hear your dreams. I'll tell you mine. Poverty would end. Kindness would begin. We would end the element of addiction and hurting each other and hurting ourselves. And we'd find ourselves in this really wonderful world that looked a lot like Disneyland. Just kidding. But that's a Pisces idea. Listen to that. Pisces lives and believes in any reality becoming possible. You make up yours and tell me what it is.